it's on?
Yeah, I just turned it on.
All right, bet. Yo, chat, what's the deal, chat? What's happening? What's happening? This is the restream? Okay, perfect. It's on Twitch?
Yeah, it should be on Twitch. Hold on.
I'm seeing a lot of YouTube only.
Alright, hold on. Let me double check it.
Yo, chat, what's goody? What's goody? Talk to me. Look, go hit the Discord link. I don't know if I have a moderator in my YouTube chat. Hit the Discord link and send videos that y'all want me to react to. All right? No, this is on YouTube, bro.
It's on YouTube?
It's only YouTube. I don't think he put
JR
the...
and breast skills are making over $1 million
Well, I don't
a month
see...
as some of the top Gen Z marketers I've ever seen in history. And rather than collect...
It's good. Guys live.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Okay, I'm seeing...
I'll put Twitch back on.
The Twitch off?
Nah, it's on. There we go. Alright, this should be on now.
All right, chat. What's good? I appreciate that, OT Jack. That was a collab that came out of nowhere. But look, I want y'all to send reaction videos to my Discord. All my moderators in my Twitch chat, could you guys please drop the Discord link so people could send new reaction videos to my Discord so I can react to them? Oh, I didn't even know I hit 20,000. Shout out to everybody that got me to 20,000. I didn't even realize I'm at 20K. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 20,000 followers on Twitch. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody that's following me on Twitch, everybody that's subbed up or whatever. So, but look, I'm doing reaction videos right now. So anything you guys want me to react to on the internet, go to my Discord and submit it under the reactions tab on my Discord. Did I make sub goals? Yes, I have a sub goal. My sub goal is to hit 1,000 before New Year's. I feel like I'll surpass that, but that's like a reasonable goal. Hit 1,000 subs on Twitch by New Year's. For the last quarter of the year, we're gonna go hard with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys in the chat, man, especially on the YouTube. I do need some more YouTube moderators and somebody that knows my Discord link so you could drop it into YouTube. So anybody from my Twitch, if you have my Discord link, could you please drop it on my YouTube chat as well, so the people could submit their reaction videos for me. Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's good to be talking to the community. I haven't been on stream in a good minute, especially desktop. I have a potential big collab today, chat. So wish me luck with another big influencer. I have a potential collab today, so wish me luck with that. Let me restore Chrome. Didn't shut down. Restore. I need to resubmit this page.
Twitch.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that's the new one.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I see it. I see that new chat now. Okay. What's good, chat? Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. I started my 75 hard challenge today. It's about to be fall, so you want to go into the new year with new goals, get outside your comfort zone, practice discipline, you feel me? Get ready for any opportunities. So I decided to do the 75 hard challenge again and take it to another level. Who knows? I might fuck around and get casted for a movie or something, you feel me? I need to be in the best shape ever, so I'm gonna use the 75 hard challenge to get in the best shape ever, mentally get in the best mental space ever, and I'm doing it to inspire anybody that wants to challenge themselves to be the best version of themselves. So that's what we're doing with the 75 hard challenge. So I'll be documenting it on YouTube and streaming it for Twitch and YouTube. So whenever you see me on stream, you'll probably see certain segments of my workouts, what I'm doing, what I'm eating for my 75 hard challenge. I decided to do OMAD for this 75-hour challenge, where I just eat one meal per day. I will be documenting how I feel the whole time and how I adjust to it. So I know it's not gonna be easy, but I just want to really practice discipline and get out my comfort zone. So I'm practicing OMAD for 75 days, and I'm gonna see how my body transforms within that 75-day period. So wish me luck, and there'll be times where I'm probably gonna be weak, and I'm not gonna want to do it. So that's why I'm gonna come to you guys as a community to motivate me to continue to go. You feel what I'm saying? So on them random times where I'm just popping up on live, I might have a title where it says need some motivation for the 75-hour challenge because I'm going through the growing pains. I need y'all to just encourage me to keep fighting so until I get to 75 days. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need y'all for this journey so we can run this shit up, man. You know? How many calories I eat a day? Honestly, bro, I don't really track my macros, and I'm really not gonna track them because I'll be eating one meal per day. I'll try to get all my macros in that 1 meal per day, but it's gonna be literally impossible, especially over time. I feel like my stomach is gonna get smaller, and once you get used to eating one meal per day, you don't really have an appetite that much. So I'm going to just stick to that and see how my body feels. And one of my friends told me you get a lot of energy by doing that. So I'm curious to see how my energy levels are once I start eating 1 meal per day. What is my OMAD? I'm gonna try. Look, bro, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna use Cal AI for my OMAD. So I'm gonna put together like enough of a meal to where it equals to my macros. If I finish the meal, I finish it. If I don't, I don't. You know, once I'm full, I'm gonna just stop eating, and then I'm gonna just get straight to fasting. So my routine will be like I eat, I have my supplements and my herbs, and then I'll fast for the rest of the day. Throughout the day, I'll be doing the outdoor portion of my workouts will be like going on walks, maybe biking, whatever, any activity outside. But I'll probably go light on the outdoor workout, like on some just walking for 45 minutes. And then for my indoor portion of the workout, I'm going to collab with other influencers, whether it be weightlifting, a HIIT. I want to collab with gyms also. So I'm gonna use the 75 hard challenge to do fitness collabs with different fitness influencers or people that's in the fitness space or gyms. You know what I mean? So looking forward to that. But I want to try a variety of different workouts throughout my 75 hard challenge. I kind of want to do some yoga, some Pilates. I want to do shit that I don't usually do. You know what I mean? I want to get out of my comfort zone and try different ways of getting my heart rate up. Does 10K steps count towards the 75 hard? I mean, yeah. 10K steps. Realistically, it's gonna take you about an hour and a half to walk that long. You know what I mean? If you walk 5 hours, for some people it'll take them an hour and a half, 2 hours. So if you walk an hour in the morning and walk an hour at night, you already completed your outdoor workout. You will just have to do an indoor workout, to be honest with you. Are you from Ecuador? You said it's a beautiful woman out there? Ecuador. Shout out to Ecuador in the chat. How many children I have? 0. 0. No, King Inc. I don't use any peptides, no tea, none of that. I do everything natural, organic. Not that I'm against it. I'm gonna be real with you. Not that I'm against it. You feel me? Especially if you have the right person that's that you know your blood work and shit like that. I just don't I just don't like when you do those type of things. How your skin gets. You feel me? You get acne and shit and. I'm somebody that I'm big on skin health, and I feel like when you start getting into peptides and you start having tea, you start breaking out. Well, everybody's different, but for the most part, motherfuckers get back acne and you start breaking out on your face and shit like that, and I just feel like that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So he's at 16. But yeah, Twitch. So, but look, go to my Discord and submit some reaction videos for me to react to. I have old videos. But let me know when y'all send some new shit. Submit some. The last reaction videos I got was from August 21st. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube, I don't answer no questions, normal questions, if it's not a super chat. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, especially if y'all want to talk about girls. You feel me? If you have a girl question, it has to be super chatted. But we're doing reactions right now. We're doing reactions, and you could submit a reaction video under my Discord link. Go to the reactions tab, submit a reaction video you want me to react to, and we'll run it up like that. Best stream because I don't really get into the politics about snitching. I'm not a street nigga, man. I'm a civilian. I don't care to act tough or be a gangster. That's like gangster politics. It's definitely entertaining. You feel me? But for the most part, that's not my thing. I don't feel the need to talk about street politics. I'm not in the streets. You feel me? I don't feel like being in the streets is cool. I like to get money, get women, dress nice, and live long. I'm not into killing other black people and and beefing online and shit like that about nonsense. I like to push the culture and elevate and inspire people to be better. So I can't relate to that, to the drama and shit. But it's entertainment though. You feel me? I have to drink 4 of these a day. This is my second one. So for the 75 hard challenge, you have to drink a gallon of water. So I need to drink 4 of these a day. And I complete my water. Hey, Slide Neff, if you filled it again, just keep going, bro. But the key is setting your schedule. Because one thing I realized with 75 Hard Challenge, that there's gonna be like certain times where I'm gonna be super busy, but I'm gonna have to take the initiative and get up earlier. You feel me? Sometimes when you want something so bad, you have to just make the sacrifices. So for instance, if you have a busy day, you might have to get up 2 hours earlier than you're supposed to and go on your walk outside. You feel me? You can't give up though. But there's gonna be times where shit gonna get super busy for you, unless you super duper sick during the challenge, and that's you still have to start all over. But timing, you could always schedule. Feel me? John, see if you could fast, man. Fast is the key to that immune system. I'll tell you that much. fasting helps insulin resistance. I'm gonna just tell you that. And honestly, when I'm fasting, I get the best skin. Like my skin is very vibrant when I fast. I don't know. It's just you gotta understand. Like you have to put your body through autophagy, and it takes like 18 hours of fasting to get your body to that point. So it's really good for you. Feel me? Because when your body's going through autophagy, it's killing old cells. You know, you feel me? So it's like your body's going to starvation mode. So what it does is it looks for old cells to eat on. You feel me? Autophagy is very good for your body and your cells. I do take sea moss. I do my herbs. I have herbs that have ashwagandha on it. Shit legit. Speaking of that, let me see if I have I might have a package of new herbs, if I'm not mistaken. I need to go look. That's a good. I'm glad you brought that up because I should have a new package. You feel me? Have I tried a 72-hour fast? Yes, I have. Well, throughout this journey, Jack, the goal is OMAD, but I want to try a few every other day diets. Like I want to do like every other day too. So I'm gonna try that too. But OMAD is the goal. OMAD is the goal for this challenge. 1 meal a day. You feel me? All right, so look, moderators, send the Discord link in the chat so people could submit videos they want me to review. Let's submit reaction videos. My Twitch sub goal is 1,000. Once I reach 1,000, I wanna reach 1,000 consistent monthly view subs by New Year's. That's my New Year's goal. That I hit that goal before New Year's. I feel like it's possible. I have some great streaming ideas in the works that we're gonna experiment and see how it goes. So stay tuned for that. And we're about to do Talent Show Fridays. I'm about to host the Talent Show Fridays with a co-host every week, a new co-host, and I will have it on Twitch, $500 prize, and you can come to the Twitch stream and vote. So I won't have any power in elimination or voting for the winner. The chat will. So the chat will be the judge through polls, and that's how we'll run my talent show. So just stay tuned for the Talent Show Fridays. It's gonna be lit. I'm excited to see new talent and what kind of talents we discovered throughout this challenge, and I'm excited. It's gonna be a weekly thing I do, $500 prize, cash prize, and tell your friends, family, whatever, whoever wants to be down with this. I'll be hosting it in the Discord, and my moderators, my Twitch moderators in the Discord will be managing and structuring the talent ahead of time, so we're ready to stream on Friday. I'll be doing a time. I'll be presenting a time probably tomorrow, but I'm excited, man. I'm gonna definitely have some great co-host guests to be judges, but we won't have any power in elimination. It'll be the polls. What y'all think about that? I appreciate that, bro. Shout out to Amsterdam. Shout out to Amsterdam. But I appreciate that. Yo, Ricky Carr, I know you could literally Google that though, bro. But I'll just say I'll tell you one person, Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings was my point guard. You know, if anybody knows basketball, you know how legendary Brandon Jennings was at Oak Hill. He was my point guard. For Robbie, I can't recommend one. My dentist is in Dallas. My dentist is in Dallas. Man, that means everything, bro. When I hear comments like that, that means everything. I motivated you to go to the gym. That means everything. This is what I do this for, man. If I could motivate one person to go to the gym, be a better version of themselves, then I won. You feel me? This shit ain't about nothing else. All the other shit is entertainment. All the other shit is, you know, give you laughs and giggles and shit, but the purpose of this shit is, man, to make a difference in somebody's life or make a positive impact in somebody's life, man. That's what it's all about, right? How my skin, I just take care of my skin, chat. That's it. I just take care of my skin. I'm mindful of my diet. You feel what I'm saying? I don't put nothing in my body that's gonna affect my skin. You feel what I'm saying? And that's about it. Keep it. I stay hydrated, shit like that, man. And I don't drink. So once you cut out liquor and you cut out fucking smoking and doing all this shit, because when you drink and you smoke, your body has to detox all that shit, and the detox is through your skin. That's why you niggas be fucking breaking out, or you guys eat fast food all the time. You're eating genetically modified meats and fucking KFC, McDonald's burgers, and super duper deep fried chicken and shit like that. And all of that, you have to sweat that shit out your skin, and you know what happens? You break the fuck out. So once you lock in on what you put in your body, then it's gonna show on your skin. Savion Thomas, I'm always working, Brody. You feel me? Like, if you see me outside, just understand 9 times out of 10, I'm working. You feel me? It's not for entertainment. You feel me? That's the mindset I'm on right now, man. It's just straight grind. It's an everyday grind, you know. If you see me out and about, I'm putting in some work. But I wouldn't even call this work. This shit is fun. You feel me? Like, this shit is fun. I'm gonna tell you this, Tremina, we about to start dropping 2 vlogs per week. Just stay tuned, bro. We already got something crazy cooked up. It might be my first 1 million view vlog. You feel me? So just stay tuned for that. It might be the first 1 million view vlog. Yo, shout out to Holy Stepper with the $5 super chat on YouTube, man. Shout out, W's in the chat for Holy Stepper, man. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for the sub, too. Hit me with a DM, Brody. Follow you back. Hit me with a DM, bro. Hazard, I have a simple skincare routine, but I'll give you guys a hack. Go to Whole Foods and cop you some, if you could afford it. It's not that expensive, but some people might think it's expensive. Rose hip oil. I'm gonna tell you, rose hip oil, I've been using it for years. It's like a really good oil for your skin. It keeps your skin's elasticity. It keeps it vibrant. You feel me? It's a really good antioxidant for your skin. So I use that, and I've been using that shit for a long time. I get it from Whole Foods. It's in a red bottle, and it's a droppy bottle. It's like a droplet once you open it. So I advise all you guys, if you're not hip to rose hip oil, look into that shit. That shit's really good for you. I use it in the morning for my skincare routine, and I use it at night. Shout out to Canarsie, man. Canarsie in the fucking building. Canarsie's in the building, man. I have a collab possibly today, chat. So stay tuned for that. I have a collab today, man. A big collab. I'm excited for it with another influencer. So I can't wait to show y'all. But I should be dropping a vlog either sometime tonight or tomorrow. So have your notifications on. It's gonna be one of the ones, for real. It's definitely going to be one of the ones. You said what changed about streaming? What you mean by that? Well, honestly, I'm gonna just tell you this. I'm gonna tell y'all why I like streaming. All right. But I feel like majority of people that starting to stream, they're looking at the bigger streamers and they're seeing the financial benefit and seeing like how effortless it is to get to the bag on streaming. But me personally, of course, yes, everybody wants that, right? But I started streaming because because before I even started streaming, I just really looked at the space and I watched it for a while. And then, I watched other streamers a little bit and just to get an idea of what the vibe was. But I just really like the idea of being more personable with your community. You feel me? Like, I just feel like that's dope. That's what makes streaming fire. That you have your community, but not only do you have access to your community through like Discord and through the chat, it turns your community into family. Then if you're just on social media and you do have a fan base, but it's like you don't feel them, you know what I mean? You don't really feel them in real time. I feel like with streaming, you could actually feel your fan base, you know what I mean? Like through the chat, and at the end of the day, I've learned a lot through chat. Like there's people in chat that want to see you win, so they give you hints, they give you game on shit, they tell you what's whack, what's not whack, you feel me? And then of course you get the trolls, but for the most part, your main community, like right now, me sitting down and not having that many viewers, that means everything because this is my core community. This is the people that actually are gonna watch me at fucking 12:43 p.m. Eastern time, and they fuck with me like that before the bigger streams where you get all the other people that don't really know you like that. So to have a base community and be able to grow it organically over time, and I feel like your community is a reflection of who you are too. Like, and I think that's dope. So when you go to communities and you see, what their chat is about, a lot of times like the community, it was molded by the actual streamer. If you really think about it, like the streamer molds the community and they tell the community what they like, what they don't like, and they dismiss negativity. Or there's some communities where they want the outrage, they want the toxicity. You feel me? So it's just a matter of what you want to do with your platform, and you just build your community from the ground up. I love that aspect of it. And then the money's a plus. The success with streaming is a plus. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ricky called. I'm glad that you mentioned that. I was thinking that too, and I was doing more of that with my pocket. You know what I mean? So yes, I do want to implement more times where I'm just going out and about, and I'm just kicking it with my bass on YouTube, and I have like the camera on my face. You feel me? I'm gonna start doing more of that. Like in between takes, when I'm like one on one, I'll just bring the DJI with me and like get some more personable content for my YouTube fan base. Am I a Jets fan? I'm a Giants fan. I'm excited for football season kicking off too, chat. I created like a sports betting group. We're about to get these picks going, man. So I'm gonna have it in my Instagram story. I'm gonna repost it, so some more people could jump in. But I'm gonna be sports betting this season. College basketball, football, everything. Feel me? So let's win some bread together. Oh wow. W's in the chat for Roastman Mikes with the 5 gifted. Roastman Mikes, man. Oh no. Hold on. No, with the 10 gifted. W's in the chat for Roastman Mikes with the 10 gifted, man. Let's spam the W's. I appreciate you, Roastman Mikes. That's love right there. That's the beauty of the community, man. W's in the chat for Roastman Mikes with the 10 gifted. Yo, this is the funniest question. Just had my wisdom tooth pulled. Any advice? Yo, y'all just be saying anything, yo. You need advice on getting your wisdom tooth pulled? You know what's crazy? I only got one of my wisdom tooth pulled. One of them. All of my other wisdom teeth are good. I'd say, bro, just relax, man. You know what I mean? Relax. You know, get your pain medicine if you need it, and you feel me? You'll be alright. Happy Labor Day to everybody in here, by the way. You know, it's Labor Day. You know, I love this season because it's just like, I was telling my chat earlier, like when I was on my walk, I'm like, yo, this is the best time to get ready for New Year's. You know, everybody wants to get ready for New Year's on January 1st, but I really feel like fall is the time to really plant your seeds, harvest, you know, plant your seeds. So, you know, New Year's and spring, they're starting to grow. You feel me? A lot of times people start too late. This is the time to start anything you're trying to do. The seasons are about to change. You feel what I'm saying? The summer's damn near over. It's time to just like have a rebirth. Like lock in on your goals, hone in on everything you want to accomplish going into the new year. But start now. You feel me? Get your mind right now. Get your physical right now. You feel me? So by the time 2026 hits, you're already strong and already built the habits to conquer the new year. A lot of times y'all start too late. You feel me? Straight up. So I would say use this time to really plant the seeds you need to plant. So by New Year's, them seeds that you planted could grow. So the time is now, right? You feel me? Don't wait till after the holidays, and don't let the holidays hold you back. Or people make a lot of excuses during the holidays. Like, I'm gonna wait till after Thanksgiving, you know, to get in shape. I'm gonna wait till after Christmas, and nah, this shit start now, yo. Feel what I'm saying? Create them habits right now. That's what's up, bro. And I'm glad that you said life after basketball, bro, because a lot of athletes, you know, one thing about athletes that played pro, right? And one thing I realized even when I was playing ball, you know, you have to understand that as athletes, a lot of, you know, on the come up, everybody wants to make it to the top, make it to the league and shit, make it to, you know, the highest heights with being an athlete. But one thing about me when I was an athlete, I always prepared myself like mentally, because one thing I realized is a common pattern with athletes that don't get to the top, or like after they play sports, they kind of like get lost in the basketball or the athlete identity, and they can't evolve from that. So one thing I knew, like, I mentally prepared myself to evolve from the athlete identity. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why when I started content, I took initiative and and I made it my priority not to promote that I hooped. So so it's like I was like I'm gonna create a new me, and I'm gonna like grow being a new me, a version of me, and I'm not gonna push or tell people, oh yeah, I hoop, I'm a hooper. You feel me? So, and that shit work. To be honest with you, that shit work. But a lot of times athletes don't know how to evolve from the sport. All they know is the sport, and once it's over, they feel like they lost a big piece of their identity. You feel what I'm saying? When there's a whole lot of life to be lived after. Bro, Adam, you're gonna have to type that better, bro. That's a terribly text message. I mean, a terribly typed message. You need to retype that. I don't understand it. You said I struggled. I used to hoop until I tore my ACL. Then I got out the army, and now I found myself not liking life after this. Yeah, bro. You gonna just have to like figure out other things that you enjoy doing, bro. Like am I streaming every day for 75 hard? Yes. The goal is to stream a segment of my 75 hard daily. So yes, I will be streaming every day. I will be vlogging daily. You feel me? We're gonna run this shit up. I'm about to go crazy. It's the last quarter of the year, so I want to hit the ground running super hard. Going into 2026, I want the momentum to be insane. So this last quarter, I'm going all in. You will be seeing more consistent vlogs, more consistent streams, better planned out streams. So like I said, I'm gonna start doing the weekly Friday talent shows with a new co-host every week, and we're gonna make that every Friday event, and then I'll be doing some real creative IRLs. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, with Jay Bells, when you miss a day of set, like I'm gonna tell you what feels bad, Jay Bells. When you get to like day 35, 40, and you miss a day that you couldn't help missing, that's when you feel bad. Like if you have to start over from like 5 or even up to 10, you probably gonna be like, all right, bet I'm gonna really take it super serious, right? But imagine you get up to like 40 or 50 or even 60, and then you fuck up and you gotta start all over again. But a lot of times people are cheated and be like, you know what, try to make an excuse for themselves, and they still continue to count the days. I'd say really stay true to it so you can really feel like you accomplished it. You know what I mean? Either way, you're gonna get results. So that's one thing I'll say is like either way, you're gonna get results with this shit. Stay on mode. Nah, I don't regret anything I did, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like my tattoos, I don't regret any of them. Straight up, it's a part of my history. You feel me? Just like how you have a scar, like scars, are reminded that the past was real. You feel me? So like this is the part of my journey. Like every tattoo means something to me, and like I don't have no regrets. Even with my life, like you feel me? I can really look back and say that, in retrospect, moments in my life, I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't go through all the things that happened in my life. To be honest with you, so I don't even regret that because all the trials and tribulations along the journey like really made me build character and shit. You know what I mean? Traveling the world, seeing different things, relating to different people from all walks of life. You feel me? Like basketball, I feel like created a place in my life where I could just travel and like meet different people from different backgrounds and travel the world. And it expanded my mind so much coming from like a place where everybody's like mentally in a box, yep. Like small-minded or just trapped, to be honest with you. What do you send the video links, moderators, send the Discord link so they could drop some reaction videos in my Discord. Send the Discord link in the chat. McNeil, you said a question about hit. I personally feel like yes, if you want to burn fat but maintain as much muscle as possible, I would say hit would be the way to go. You know, lifting heavy. If you want to like get some mass on you, but if you're not eating, then it makes no sense. So, but I'll say hit is for people that want to burn fat and drop weight, but still maintain muscle as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So hit is like you're doing cardio and lifting at the same time, and it keeps your heart rate up. And honestly, it doesn't require much time. Like when you do hit, you could do hit for like 45 minutes to an hour, and you'll be alright. You know what I mean? Blue cool. I would say you said 304s, bro. You crazy, man. Nah, the women in Toronto, I feel like I was there for a very short amount of time, and I came early in the week. I should have stayed an extra few days, but I had to celebrate a friend's birthday. But so I left on a Thursday. So I got there on a Monday and stayed to Thursday. I wish I could have stayed that Friday, Saturday. I would have had way more nightlife segments, but I came out there to support a friend and catch up with the group, catch a vibe, and I wanted to vlog Toronto. But I definitely need to spin the block on Toronto because I feel like I missed out on a lot of nightlife because I left on the Thursday instead of leaving like on that Sunday. But I'm gonna put something together with that vlog and make the best of it. But I just feel like I missed out on a lot with that vlog. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna drop it, but I'm not gonna. I'm a perfectionist, you know. Like I know when I'm sitting on content where my fan base is gonna be super happy. You feel me? But I feel like you guys are still gonna be like cool, but y'all know my work. Y'all know when I have a good vlog, that should be action packed. So I had to leave due to a friend's birthday. But I'll tell you this though, because what I could do is I could merge a vlog and make it like a fire vlog where I merge Toronto and Vegas. I could be like Toronto to Vegas in 48 hours. You feel me? Something like, you know what I mean? I could create like a sick title where I just do 2 cities for one vlog. What y'all think about that, chat? Should I do that? Because then if I do that, now the vlog is fire. You feel me? Just instead of it just being a Toronto vlog. What y'all think? That's probably what I'll do. I'll make the Vegas and Toronto vlog be like one vlog. You know what I mean? You sent a good video. You said how I feel about what? How do I feel about? Are y'all submitting any new videos for me? Let me see. I don't see any new videos yet in my reactions chat. Moderators, do y'all see any new videos? Yo, Adam Boss, yeah, like he said, I like that he said that. I would say, bro, don't you 19, 20, don't focus on other people's lives that are doing better than you, bro. Because you gotta understand, everybody in this life, like, nobody has the same lifespan. I hope y'all know that. And that's what's even crazy about life. And that's why you shouldn't procrastinate either, because it's like, you don't know your lifespan. You don't know if you're gonna die tomorrow. You feel me? So to compare yourself is crazy, because maybe that 20-year-old that's a millionaire is gonna die at 40, and you're gonna die at 90, and you're gonna live way longer than him. So you'll have you'll have way much more life than him in this lifetime, and you'll have that opportunity to get to the bag, and it's his moment right now to get to it. You ever thought about shit like that? Some people don't think like that. See, I'm a deep thinker, so I just think like in terms of situations like that. Your lifespan might be 40 years old. Your lifespan might be 50. You know, so maybe you're getting blessed with all your blessings early because of that. You don't know. Some of you guys are gonna live 120 years old. So you got all the life you can live right now. Y'all ever thought about shit like that? I be thinking about shit like that. I'm like, that's why I never look at nobody else's plate, because I'm like, yo, what if they're getting all their blessings so early because they don't have that much time. Like, that could be a possibility. You feel me? But either way, even if it's not the situation, I've never been, felt inferior for somebody that is winning in life. I love to see people winning no matter what the situation is. You get what I'm saying? That's the way I live. Exactly. Somebody said in the YouTube chat, some people don't even have the pleasure of growing up with two parents, let alone one parent or a house. You feel me? Like, that's a fact. So you just got to think about, like, we never know. When y'all see people winning and glowing in life, you guys never know the circumstances behind their blessings. You don't know what they went through, what their family went through to get there. You never know the circumstances that led up to the success or, the lack of it. You feel me? So don't be so quick to place insecurities on other individuals that are winning just because you feel like you're not at that level yet. You don't know what sacrifices were made, or especially if you're lazy. Like, one thing I hate is somebody that's a hater and they don't do shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's the worst hater in the world, is somebody that's a hater and you really ain't got shit going on yourself. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You're not in a place to hate when you ain't got your shit together. I ain't gonna lie. And even if you got your shit together, if you hating, then that's an internal situation that has nothing to do with the person that you hating on. You gotta do some self-reflection if you are a hater and you got shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? You just got it in your DNA. But I'm gonna just say this: like, people that hate that ain't got shit going on, it's like you in the stands at an NBA game. You talking about somebody sucks when the players are making M's on the court and you work. You feel me? You ain't got shit going on. You just at the game watching, talking shit. Retro LeBron, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is funny. I'm glad that you mentioned it, because I could address it, right? And I could tell you people got immature mindsets. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So I be seeing, like, people be like, yo, you just following around speed and shit like that. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a businessman, and they reached out to me. You feel me? For the stream. One thing about me is I'm not reaching out to people for collabs. So, first and foremost, for the number one streamer to reach out to me, you feel me? That's lit. That means that whatever I'm doing in the space is making some noise. You feel me? So for them to reach out for a collab, pull up for the first day of his tour, that's lit in itself. And at the end of the day, I'm a businessman. So of course I'm gonna promote my fucking product. And that's what the fuck I did. I'm a businessman. So if you mad about that and you call that, oh yeah, you was following behind the streamer, like, I'm gonna just let y'all know this, man. I got invited. And at the end of the day, that's an opportunity. And everybody in this chat, if y'all had the opportunity, you're going to take the opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, when you making noise, people going to hate. And when you making big noise, they hate even more. So at the end of the day, the fact that I got them talking, that means everything. I'm shaking shit up in the space. So advice to everybody in here. Like, when you get to the top where you supposed to be at, shake some shit up. Because if people too comfortable with you, you're not really making enough noise. Make enough noise to where you make people bothered. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you know you winning when you bothering people without even while you minding your business. I'll be minding my business and people be so bothered. So know that when you doing that, you doing something right. You know what I mean? If you got them bothered, you doing something right. Yeah. You said what beach is who going to? Oh, I already see. We need to change the title. Let me change the title right quick. I was already at the beach. I already walked at the beach today, so I need to change that title. 1 second. Let me update the title. But you know what's so funny though, Chad though? It'd be so funny. Like you'll get like trolls and you'll get the haters, but in real life, you don't. I'm telling you, you don't see none of that shit. Straight up. Like in real life, I don't be getting none of that energy. So that shit is really online. In real life, the energy is not the same. You feel me? It'd be like it's like I don't see it. I'm gonna be real with you. That's why it made me realize like this internet shit be fake, and then people feed into it and believe it. But in real life, I don't be getting that energy, no matter where I'm at. It don't be none of that energy. Straight up, I don't see it at all in real life. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. So that makes me think that, Ricky. That shit makes that. Look, it make me think like, all right. So they be talking all that shit online, but they be the type of people that use like show love in real life, right? Like, damn, you feel me? That's him. Those be the most fanned out ones. Those be the most fanned out ones. The haters be the most fanned out in real life. I promise you. Straight up. You said what I think about Speed. Was he cool in real life? Yeah, I think it was cool. I really feel like that day he was stressed too. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat, because y'all remember. I don't know if y'all was familiar with the stream that day. He had a lot of technical issues with like his It was a lot of lag going on in the beginning, And when you're an influencer and you having tech issues like that, it's just fucking frustrating. Especially I can imagine if you have like a big tour and to kick it off and you have this like. You had all these big people on your shit. Like he started it off with Tom Brady. I would say like it was frustrating for him majority of the day because of the lag. You know what I mean? And like the tech issues they was having and shit. So I linked them like later on, like later that evening, like it was at the back end of his day. So it seemed like, and then like where we were at, they were relentless. Like you, when I say like there was just, oh man, there was people just like they was holding up traffic. There was people like trying to snipe them. There was a lot of snipers. Like there was people falling on skateboards trying to get in the camera view so they could snipe him. There was people who just like jump out of the cars, telling him to sign the car. I'm talking about there was so much people, like so much chaos outside of the camera angle. If you guys would have seen like a 360 of what was going on during that time, you would have realized like, damn, like this shit is fucking crazy. And then it was like, yeah, it was like 7 security, and they pushing people out the way because people were just like crying and falling and jumping, and oh man, it was just a bunch of shit going on. But I would say he held it together. He was cool. He was cool despite the day. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny. He said, you gotta stand out. That's funny as shit. You said they're 100 times worse? Yeah, that's crazy. I heard overseas it's even crazier. Yeah, facts. The grind never stops. Do I think it's easier to be approached by women or to approach? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I can't like. This is my advice. Like everybody's different. Like I said, there's guys out there that are killing it approaching women. So I'm not here to down that, cold approaching and shit like that. That's for the men that want to do that. Me personally, uh, I believe in the hard route, and the hard route is actually striving to be the best version of yourself as a man and creating, like whether that be in the gym or just even with whatever career you intend to, career goals that you intend to follow. I'd say focus on building yourself up and being the best man you could be. You feel me? And allow that to like go into like attracting women instead of it being like you trying to chase women and master women before you even put the energy and time into yourself. I really like that method. A lot of times it's harder. You feel me? And a lot of times it takes a lot of discipline, and a lot of times people want shit easy. So I prefer that route because then you're gonna learn. So you're gonna just learn certain shit along your journey when you're working on yourself, and things are gonna get so effortless, and you're gonna understand like you go where you're wanted as well. Because I feel like a lot of men aren't self-aware as far as like who's interested, who's not interested, where you're interested. You know what I mean? Like a lot of men don't study shit like that. So I really feel like understanding where you're at, what city you in, your image, who's liking you at the moment, and how you could improve on that. Like for instance, if you're a guy and you know you're not getting any looks, and you know like you might not be your most attractive self right now, what could you do to take steps towards being that? You feel what I'm saying? Like that, or you might be in a city where you might not be you might not be that the type for that city. You get what I'm saying? Like people don't understand like this city. You might be in a city where you're not that guy, but in another city, your look is the look in that city. So move to that city. You feel what I'm saying? You like I tell people all the time, go where you're loved and you go where you're valued. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna experience life way on a higher level when you do that. Go where you're valued. Shit like that. Type shit. King Gino, to be have I gotten into a fight? Yeah, when younger. I feel like my last fight was in high school, but nowadays, bro, I'm not. There's no fighting. I feel like when you're grown, when you're a man, and somebody wants to put hands on you, there's no fighting. You feel me? I have a license to carry. Like, you feel me? Like, I have no felonies. I could have a firearm. So why would I waste my time? You feel me? In a scuffle with a stranger? Because once you get grown and you're fighting, just understand that you could lose your life, bro. Like I tell people that all the time, and even adults, I let them know, like, yo, people don't like when you're into it with a stranger in the street. Understand that it's life or death when you're a man. It's life or death, bro. You got to be ready to die, or you got to be ready. You feel me, to protect your life, bro. Like it's war. I tell all men, don't play. Like, that's why I'm big on being sober, all that, because like, you got to be aware of your surroundings. But when it comes to being outside in this wartime, you got to be ready to step up, and it's life or death every time. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Ricky Carl was there pointing. I'm not in shape now. I should be in tip top shape. I'm used to being in. You feel me? Like, tip top shape. I'm solid, but like I'm used to being like super duper tip top shape. 8%, 7% type shit. But when I get down to that body fat percentage, I look super skinny. You feel me? So that's why I like to stay in the middle. You feel me? Like, I like to have some mass on me. When I get to like 7, 8% body fat, I like my face looks really skinny, and like, I don't know. Even when I'm wearing my clothes, I like to fill out my clothes when I wear it, so you can see, like, okay, you got some size on you. You feel me? So that's my dilemma with getting ripped and keeping some mass. Like, I like to just stay in that medium point where I still have some size in my shirts and shit, but at the same time, I'm lean enough where I'm not too big. You said 11% body fat is the golden spot where you're not too skinny, but it's just right, right? How long I've been spending? Also, I got a cool hour in. I'm about to get ready for this. I have to collab with this influencer chat for like, hold on. So these are the videos y'all sent me. I need some better videos, chat. I need some better videos, to be honest with you. Y'all need to send me some shit that's hard. All right, so I'm working out this evening at around 5 p.m. doing chest. Yeah. Yo, Shaq. Yeah, y'all know the Doug situation. I'm just trying to figure out who leaking all these calls. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like a fucking call dropping every day. Like it's like did somebody sell the calls to TMZ? It seems like it's like an inside job, right? Like who's leaking all the phone calls? Like did it get hacked or what? Like I'm saying like every day it's like they have a whole rollout. All right, we're gonna drop this phone call today. We're gonna drop the next phone call the next day. That's crazy. I'm just trying to figure out like how they how that happened.
Your fucking Instagram.
I know I need to come to Brazil soon. I definitely need to come to Brazil soon. All right, so chat. These are all the reaction videos I got from me. I know there's a lot more going on that I could react to. You said come to Sao Paulo. I had plans on going to Sao Paulo for the festival this weekend. I actually have plans. Neo, the chosen one. You saying anything, gang? You saying anything? You saying anything at this point? Go to Rio, Rio or Sao Paulo? Which one I should go to first in Brazil? Which one I should go to first? Yeah, I said 17. You said I would grow much if you blog with girls, but just you and the girl in camera. But then again, that'll take away from, my authentic interactions, right? Which I want. You feel me? I know y'all be loving the nightlife vlogs and shit like that. So, I mean, I could do that sometimes, but we'll mix it up. We'll mix it up. Sometimes I'll have a special guest, you know what I mean, and sometimes we'll just get the organic content. I feel like the organic shit is where it's at. To be honest with you.
So many people send me that shit.
The clothing brand is doing good. To be honest with you, I haven't even really kicked it into gear, to be honest. So for what I'm doing and for what the team is doing, we're just like testing shit out and see what I could sell through my story. Like I'm doing going crazy through the story and just promoting it on the tube and shit. I haven't even bought any advertisements and shit, so I feel like it's doing pretty good for. We didn't even put any like gas on it, so it could really blow the fuck up. You know what I mean? As far as advertising goes, I've just been advertising just through my platforms, and that shit been hitting. You know, my fan base been supporting. So shout out to my base, man. For real, for real. Yo, Neo, you feel what I'm saying? I hate to do this to you, bro, but I'ma have to, gang. You're just doing too much. I hate to do it to you, gang. We got to throw you in the casket. We gonna have to throw Neo in the casket, man. R.I.P. R.I.P. man. My favorite movie, that's a good. I have a lot of favorite movies though, chat. Like I can't see. That's tough because I feel like it's hard to say one favorite movie. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. Damn, I could name like so many favorite movies. Let me think. What would be that one movie that I could just Wisdom, I'm gonna make you a moderator, alright? Alright, Wisdom, I'll put you in the moderator section. Just police the chat for me. Get the weirdos out of there. I appreciate it. King Yada, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the good blessings on my life, man. Means everything. You know, we're gonna keep the movement going, and you know, we're gonna keep pushing high vibrational energy. You feel what I'm saying? That contagious energy. So I appreciate that though. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's one of my favorite movies. No, I'm not gonna lie. No, Candyman was one of the movies I was scared of. I'm not gonna say one of my favorites. I used to be scared of Candyman because I feel like for people that know it, like Candyman is an old ass movie. It's a scary movie at that. But it was about this guy who was a killer, and he had no hand, and he would have like a hook. You know what I mean? One hand was normal, and he had another hand that was missing, and it was a hook. And that's how he killed people. He would just stab them and do some gruesome shit to them. But the only way, like, the only way you could like ignite him is if you went into the bathroom, shut the light off, and you had to say in the mirror, "Candyman, Candyman," like 6 times, and then that's when he comes and kills you. So that was what the movie was about. Yo, Candyman, the movie was crazy. I used to be scared. I used to be scared to go in the bathroom and cut the light off and say that. You feel me? And then like he had the bees come out of his mouth. So that was one of his things too, that it could kill you. He'll have a bunch of bees just come out of his mouth, and the bees are stinging when you die. Now that I look back at those type of movies, I'm like, who the fuck idea was that shit? Like, who came up with that whole idea? Like, yeah, go in the bathroom, cut the light off, and say Candyman 6 times. That's crazy. Alright, I like Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11 was a fire movie. Ocean's 11. That's a great movie. Inside Man, great movie. John Q, great movie. What else? I haven't went to the movies or been watched the movie in so long. Like for real, I don't even watch TV at all, chat. Like I literally don't. I don't remember the last time I sat down and watched a whole 2 hour movie or like a even a 30-minute sitcom. Like I haven't watched TV in a good minute. Yo, of course, bro. Belly was a classic. Belly was definitely a classic movie. Yes, that was a classic. Yeah, Belly, for sure. I love Belly. I'm from New York, so you feel me? When Belly came out or Paid in Full, the environment, you know, like just the energy in the city was different. You feel me? DMX played that role perfectly. I really feel like DMX and Belly, but that was really him. That's why he played the role so good. That was really DMX. And I feel like Nas really played his demeanor. I feel like nobody really acted in that movie. They did. Both rappers played their part in that movie. You know what I mean? What, we at what? But yeah, Chad, it's 1:30. I need to be somewhere by 3, so I'm about to get off this live. I have a big collab coming, collabing with an influencer today. So, and then I will pick up my stream slash vlog. I'm doing chest today with my guys at the gym, so we about to get a strong chest day in at the gym, and that's gonna wrap up my first day of the 75 hard challenge.